Good evening. We're back with more Marvel Snap. Beginning the evening at rank 68 and 3 cubes. I dropped from 72 all the way down to 66 before climbing back up a little. It is tough to find viable decks in early Pool 3. Much tougher than it was in Pool 1 or 2. But returning to an old friend, an update of the ongoing deck that I played from 56 up to 98 or so last season. I've included Mojo, Quinjet, and I think that's it for Pool 3 cards. Yeah, just Mojo and Quinjet. I dropped Nightcrawler and Angela. And we'll see how it goes. Quinjet doesn't have anything to discount unless a location adds it, which several locations do, but it's mainly just there to pick up the Spectrum buff. I would include Destroyer in this deck if I had it, and then I would also include Armor and Cosmo. Okay, my opponent wants to turn off the raft. Turns into Camartage, which is not great for this deck because I don't have any on reveal effects. So if my opponent does, this could be a quick concede. That's interesting. Interesting that he didn't want to play it mid. Oh, he's setting up some kind of Wong Wombo combo. That's actually not great for him because they're now in range of getting Shang-Chi'd, which means I'm gonna stick around in the game. He has initiative, unfortunately, so he'll get his Wong nonsense off. Ant-Man's likely to provide more power here. So let's see what happens. Odin. Yeah, Odin's just going to be more of the same in terms of buffing stuff, but it's going to make all of his guys get Shang-Chi'd, so I should have snapped. I didn't necessarily predict that it would be Odin, though. I was thinking more like, oh, we arrived at nowhere? Wow. That is incredibly lucky for my opponent. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad there was no snap. Jeez, what are the odds of that? Okay. Well, sometimes you get a gift, I guess. But for every time that I lose a game like that, I suppose I'll win one eventually. Had to wait through all that just to find out the game was going to be stolen. But at least it was just 2 cubes. Now it looks like we're playing the same deck. May come down to who has Spectrum. I'm going to go Warpath, Claw, and then Spectrum as needed. Or is it Warpath, Iron Man? I think Claw. So my opponent has the Iron Man. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll put me at 22. That's not enough. This will put me at 22, 23, 24. That's also not enough. So I needed to play Iron Man and then Spectrum, I guess. Not off to a great start. That was going to be the card I was going to play on turn 2. Oh, that's good. Is my opponent about to play Mr. Negative? Sandman. Now that doesn't mean terrible things for me. I was only going to play one card per turn anyway. Let's see what he does this round. Polaris will move Mojo. Or do I want to go Colossus Ant-Man? So I'm thinking about whether I want to play Iron Man mid or Colossus Ant-Man. This will add 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll be at 19. With Iron Man I would be at 8 plus 12 would be 20. 19 versus 20 adds the same amount to Eternity Range. It's gonna be Iron Man, but only barely. Oh yeah, I can't play Colossus Ant-Man because of Sandman. Okay. He'll snap. I'm not sure how my opponent can win here. If he'd gotten the Hobgoblin to mid, he could have. Maybe like Magneto. Drag my Warpath away. Yeah, claw doesn't do it. Alrighty. He's playing the discard deck. It's gained a lot of popularity last couple of days. Do I want to go for Baxter Building? I don't have a turn 4 playlight right now. My opponent really likes his hand. That's alright, he can have it. We'll look for a better spot. Invisible Woman. So he's doing some shenanigans. I hope it's not Spectrum that goes after turn 5. That's perfect. I'm gonna play Claw because I really don't want Claw getting played to Grand Central. Black Panther. He got Taskmaster, okay. Now he's gonna Zola it. So it'll go to 16. 16's good at Grand Central. I have initiative, so I can't Shang-Chi. What if I do this? It'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll be at 25. That should be good. And I'll win if he just Zolas that. I'll win Vibranium Mines. Let's run it. Yep, there's the Zola. Not enough. I should have snapped. But I was nerfing my own guy at Grand Central, so if he did something other than that, I only had 12 power there, and he had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if he actually had just stood pat and did nothing, he would have won. The only reason he lost was because of the predictability of the play. Interesting. He likes Atlantis? Why? Planning on playing Warpath to kill him. Should be good. That's not enough. Now, do I want to play Claw here? Or Lizard Mojo? Lizard Mojo adds 5, 6. Claw only adds 3, but it adds 6 at Dark Dimension. I've already got Kiln with the Spectrum play, so I'm going to focus on mid here. And ignore Dark Dimension. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll be a 22 to 9 up by 13. Really depends on what he plays. He's going to play a bunch of 4s. He can move Nightcrawler away. I'd still like my chances. I got a lot of power at Atlantis, especially if he plays 3 cards there. I'll get an additional +6, but -3 for Lizard. He'll run it. Not going to snap though. The Zabu Sarah deck, I don't have a good handle on what it can do yet. It's brand new. Spider-Man is not that good. Iceman is not that good. Shang-Chi is good. But not enough. So I guess I should have snapped. Making progress. If you find yourself struggling to level, I find it helps to simplify the game and play a deck that focuses on just putting as much power as possible into 2 lanes and doesn't worry too much about combos or whatnot. Most important to play a deck where you can. Well, I wouldn't say it's most important, but it's very important to play a deck that you can visualize well, because then you will adopt the optimal snap strategy. Whereas with decks where you don't really know where you're at in terms of how much power you're going to end up with, it's hard to snap optimally. And you see a lot of players playing decks like that end up with a very conservative snap strategy, and so they level slowly as a result. So where needs the most help? I think Eternity Range does. Okay, there's my Mr. Fantastic. So just go Mr. Fantastic, Colossus. Next turn will be Spectrum. He's moving Mojo. That is a good play. That nerfs my Warpath. So I have a play that adds 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. I'll be at 15 to 6 plus 9. It adds 2, 4, 6, probably 3, so I'll be at 14 to 5. That's plus 9. Or I could play Claw. Add 4, add 6. It's 17 to 5 plus 12. And 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's stronger actually. Let's run it. Brood. Silver Surfer. Where do we end up? Ooh, he wins by 1. Ouch. I didn't predict that it was a Silver Surfer deck because of the Iceman Scorpion, though Polaris should have been a big tell, but you don't usually see Iceman Scorpion armor in a Silver Surfer deck. So I didn't predict it. Well, only got one play here. I could probably just Warpath to Asgard to win that on turn 4. I already have a 4, 5, 6 play lined up that's pretty strong. Don't really need the card draw, but I guess it'll give me more options, and at least it denies it to my opponent. I'm assuming. Possible. Okay. Oh, he does get it. Oh. Alrighty. This will add power to both lanes. And I'll probably Spectrum to Asgard after. My other option is Iron Man, which adds 11 at Asgard. And more next round. I actually think that's better. Because my opponent's really going to focus on that. Is it a Surfer deck? Wow, Spectrum's really good here. I'll be at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 23. Up by another 4, that would be... Up by another 8, that will be 34 to 20. So that's worth a snap. Could be a Sarah Surfer deck with the Ironheart, that seems likely. Could be a Sarah negative deck, or a Sarah Surfer negative deck that just didn't draw on Mr. Negative. That'd probably be the most likely. Did 30 there? 32? Yeah, that's not enough. Great. So I fell down from rank 72 to 66 playing the Budget Lockjaw deck, Budget Destroy deck. What else did I try? I'm not sure what else I tried. I have to think about it. I think I may have briefly tried Hella Dino. I tried a lot of Dino. Didn't get anywhere with it. But this ongoing deck seems good. It's simplifying the game, getting me off of tilt. This actually seems pretty strong. And all these cards are discounted thanks to Quinjet. So this is Quinjet's time to shine. Let's go mid with it. Storm. Do I want to do that? It doesn't leave a lot of ongoing effects for the other lane. Let's go with just Lizard, Scorpion. Play Ant-Man to DC. I'll rely on the Spectrum if I need to win it, which it looks like I don't. Looks like Iron Man and then Spectrum should win. Oh, Galactus. Did that come from Triskelion, I wonder? Or is he playing a Galactus deck? No, he seems to be playing a Galactus deck. So, I can go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, so I'll be at 30. What could he play that would get him to 30? She-Hulk. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, doubled with Iron Man. I'm gonna run it. Does he have 27 power? Death. Chavez. No, he does not. I should have snapped. There's no way he could have played Death, Chavez, She-Hulk, right? Because She-Hulk couldn't be 0. There's no way. So yeah, I should have snapped for sure. Whoops. Too conservative. Looks like a dino deck, collector dino. Oh. That's not great. So he's full there. Five, six, seven. I can go 14 power. No, wait, I can't. Because I can't play anything 3, 4, or 5. So, what do I do here? Do I throw Warpath down? I think I will. My opponent's not going to play anything. We'll go Iron Man. And then play Spectrum to miniaturize Lab. And trust that my opponent can't. So he's going to play Dino, I think. Yeah, there's the Dino. You didn't have any way to duplicate it, right? So we just go Spectrum. It'll just be 5 power, though. What could he have that's more than that? I don't need the Spectrum. I should go Lizard Mojo. That's 7 power. We'll run it for 2 cubes. Shang-Chi, Sentinel. Okay, it's enough by 1. So, climbing back up to where the season started. What decks did I play? So I tried basically... I don't think I played Hela, but I played Death Destroy. This is from 72 down to 66. Budget Lockjaw. Budget Death Destroy, because it doesn't have Wave or She-Hulk. I also played Dino. Dino was break-even, Death Destroy was break-even. I think Budget Lockjaw was mostly what I fell with, and the 6 ranks that I dropped was the most I've ever dropped in this game. But this is also early Pool 3, and early Pool 3 is quite challenging. It's quite challenging because you're thrown into a pool with players who have nearly full collections. And not every game, like last game was a player roughly around my collection level. But often enough that it can get quite challenging if your deck isn't optimized or if it doesn't fit your particular playstyle. And I think this ongoing deck really does fit my playstyle. I'm not a big fan of Grand Central. Right now I don't have a turn 4 play. Maybe I should have played Captain America to kill him. He discarded Infinite, that means he's playing Hela. I think he's going to play to kill him, so I'm going to play Warpath there. Dracula. So he's playing the Dracula variant. Well, I guess I play Iron Man to Grand Central here and hope that it pulls Mojo there and not Claw or Spectrum, which aren't very helpful. White Queen will let him see my Spectrum. Sunspot. Mojo, okay. Shang-Chi. I mean, he shouldn't continue here, I don't think. If he snaps, I guess I'm in trouble. Is Enchantress good? No? Interesting. Alrighty. Play Mojo to X Mansion since an extra card is getting added there. Increases the likelihood that that location will be filled up. And we get a chance to see what my opponent is playing. Crossbones, so he's playing Zabu. I could actually play Crossbones if I want to. Interesting. Ebony Maw. Let's see what the card is. Well, that's not very good for my opponent, a little better for me. I think I do want to play Crossbones here. He's pretty good. He doesn't get buffed later, but even so, he's still good. Zabu. Shall I play Iron Man? I think so. He's got Warpath. Did he get that from... Oh, he's just playing it. Okay. So it's going to be Ant-Man would be +4. That's not enough. Got to be Captain America. Colossus, Ant-Man. So that adds 3, 7. That'll add 14 up to 34. I'll be +18. This adds 6. And I control Lemuria at the moment. That's worth a snap. Okay. Ongoing effects are doubled. That's nice. Interesting. My opponent likes it too. He's playing discard? Why did he snap? Apocalypse, sure. Well, I don't have a real good play here. I may end up Shang-Chi and Morbius, we'll see. I could definitely Shang-Chi and Morbius. But Claw is so good here. +6 to Wakandan Embassy. So I'm up 15. Iron Man puts me up a ridiculous amount. But I could also just Shang-Chi and then play Quinjet. Let's do that and let's run it. Dracula, Swarm, sure. Oh, okay, all he had left was the Apocalypse, so what did I actually need to do there? Was there a way for me to win? Maybe not. I probably should have believed his snap. Gotten away from it for 2 cubes. There's no counterplay for Dracula when it works out for the opponent. I've got pretty good plays to take Kiln if I need them. Killmonger takes out the Ant-Man. So I'm only up by 4 there. Let's make it 7. But I don't want to play Warpath there because I don't think I need that much power at Kiln. Maybe I'll regret this, but I do have Spectrum to buff it later if I need it, if he plays like Jessica Jones or something. Okay, it's not contesting, so it was right not to play Warpath there. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Oops, that may have been out of order. Oh, that is really bad for me. That is really, really bad. I can't really play anything. If I play Warpath, I can't play Spectrum next turn. If Warpath was 1 less, I could. I mean, Spectrum adds a lot. You can't get anything to kill him. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll be at 21 to 6. Alright. Yeah, death isn't enough. Oh, but he moves the Magneto. Or the... Barely. But that drops the power at Kiln. I wasn't expecting Magneto in a Death Wave deck. That would not be a standard card, so good play. And we'll end it there. So I made it back up to 70 and fell back down a little bit. But still pretty solid gains for this deck in this video. and I'll continue to play with it and hopefully continue to climb. So, thank you for watching.